Hello guys, and welcome back to Life with Polly. As you can see, I'm outside right now on my daughter's patio, and my dog Annabelle, she's all stretched out on the grass and she's going to get ready to roll, I guess. She loves to roll in the grass. I got to say that I'm almost a whole month I've been in my car and living in my car, and it has gone pretty well so far. I like living in the car better than living in my apartment because if you don't know, I do suffer from depression, stress, anxiety. I know there's a lot of people out there that suffer depression, anxiety, and that sometime in their life, but I suffer from that more than others. I do go to counseling every 3 months to see someone. And I do see a doctor, and I am on meds for depression and things like that, and on meds to help me sleep. So when I was in the 3-bedroom apartment, if you don't know, I moved out of a 3-bedroom apartment into my 2007 Saturn Ion until I saved enough money to buy a minivan to turn into a home on wheels. A lot of people are doing it right now, and mainly people do it to save money so they don't have to pay somebody for rent. They do it because they want to live free and travel. And that's exactly what I want to do. Now, I know the videos have been me just talking and showing you my dog and outside, but that's because I ain't doing much traveling right now or anything like that, or cooking outside or whatever the case may be, because I'm trying to save enough money to buy a minivan. I'm hoping to have at least $3,000 by September. So I'm going to see if I could get something with that. If I have to go a little bit further than September, like October, November, I can do that. One of the main reasons why I got my puppy is to help with my depression, anxiety, and things like that. And she does help with that a lot, tremendously. And I love her to death. And I'm glad that I'm not in my apartment no more, because when I was in my 3-bedroom apartment, I tended to stay in bed a lot and sleep a lot and just not go out and do anything because of the depression and things like that. I am in counseling. I go to counseling every 3 months to see a therapist. And I'm on meds to control that. And I'm also on meds to help me sleep at night. But moving here down by my daughters and staying in my car has been great for me and great for the dog. The dog used to go outside where I used to live, but we didn't have much of a yard. There was like a little piece of grass in front of our house, and that was it. She didn't really have a yard that she could go running and play in. And out here, she can run anywhere she wants. As you can see here, this is pretty big, and she can run anywhere she wants. She don't have to be on a leash, because if somebody's coming down the road over there or something like that and she tries to go after them or go that way, I call her and she comes right back to me. She's a very obedient dog, so I love that. But anyways, it's good for her because she gets outside all day, every day, and it's good for me because I am outside all day, every day. My daughter does work. She usually works from 12 in the afternoon until 7 or 8 o'clock at night most of the time. If she gets done early work, she'll come out here and sit with me. We will talk, watch things on our phones and share things on our phones and things like that, funny videos. So I'm getting more time with my daughter, to spend more time with my daughter, which I absolutely love, because before I didn't get much time because I lived about an hour and 45 minutes away from my daughter. I'm still traveling back to my hometown, which is Rome, New York. I got to go there July 10th for a counseling appointment. I'm not changing any of my counselors or doctors, because counselors I only have once every 3 months and doctors I only have once every 4 months. So I figured I could just travel out to where I lived, an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes away, and go to those appointments. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my prescriptions changed to the drugstores down here, so I don't have issues picking them up, because usually my prescriptions I have to pick up every single month. So I don't want to have to travel an hour and a half, 45 minutes just to pick up prescriptions. But I've been doing very well. I've been budgeting my money. I can tell you it did take a lot to start off with. It is not cheap to start the car life or the van life. If you haven't saved up already or are not prepared for that, I would suggest that you save some money, because I didn't. And when I first started, I did go through a lot of money because there was a lot of things that I needed. I needed a car shade for the front windshield. I needed shades for the back that I had to make. I needed screens for the car windows that I made, and that's so I can keep the windows open at night. I do have an electrical cord that runs from my daughter's shed to my car. So at night, I charge my phone. I have the fan on in my car. My seats go down in the back. If you go watch my previous videos, the seats do go down, and I lay in the back with my puppy, and I could fully stretch out. I'm only 5'4", so I'm a pretty short guy, and could fit comfortably and perfectly and turn perfectly in my 2007 Saturn Ion in the back. You might be asking, well, if you're doing that, why can't you just stay in your car and not get a van? Well, I want more room. That's why. Like I said, I'm living in my car now, and I could stretch out in the back. My dog could have a water bowl and her food. All that fits in there, but I want more room. I want room where I could be able to sit up and do stuff on the computer or my phone, and maybe sit up and eat and cook and things like that. Right now, I'm not cooking. I'm getting basically beef ravioli in a jar, in a can, and I'm getting the Dinty Moore Beef Stews pre-made dinners to eat right now. I didn't buy a stove grill or anything like that for outside, because I figured I'd just buy the prepackaged food. I don't mind eating it cold, so that's what I've been doing. A couple times my daughter did make me hot dinner and bring it out. But other than that, I do everything on my own. I don't depend on my daughters. They work very hard for their money. As I said in my other videos, my daughter works very hard for her money, and I don't expect her to help me for nothing. So I do give her money. I give her $60. Last month I gave her $60 towards her electric bill, and this month I'm going to give her another $60 towards her electric bill, just because I'm using her power from the shed to power a fan and to charge my phones, which ain't much power, but still, I like to pay my way. I don't like to ask anybody for money. I don't like to take anything from anybody. That's just the kind of person I am. My daughter works very hard for her money, and her and her boyfriend, as you can see here, I'm at her house now. They pay $1,000 a month to rent their house. Well, I think it's $900 a month. They pay to rent their house, plus electric and whatever else. So I do give my daughter a little bit of money for the electric, $60, and that pays like half of her electric bill. I do that because that's the kind of person I am. I don't expect help from anybody. I do not use my daughter's house. I do not go in my daughter's house when she's not home. I hardly go in her house when she's here, just because of the puppy. She also has a dog, if you see my other videos. I got my own bathroom taken care of and everything like that. I'm doing things on my own, and that's how I expect it to be. I don't depend on my daughters, because you know what? They're taking care of themselves. They're working hard for what they got, and simple as that. I just don't take advantage of them, and that's the kind of person I am. Now, if you're not subscribed yet, I would suggest you hit the subscribe button down below and the all notification bell to the right-hand side. I know I waited until the end of the video, but if you're here for reselling videos, I do have a lot of reselling videos on my channel. I used to be a full-time reseller on eBay. I was a top-rated power seller. If you want to know why I stopped that, go to my eBay playlist. Go to my regular channel, go to playlist. I got an eBay playlist, a Facebook Marketplace playlist, and a Craigslist playlist. If you're looking for questions to be answered or want to ask questions, go on those videos and comment on them. It doesn't matter if they're a year old. My reselling videos will always be on my channel for years to come. If you see something that I have suggested, or a video that I made to help you sell on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, and you need to know more questions or answers, you can always comment down below under them videos, and I will always answer you. So keep that in mind. Again, go to my regular homepage. You go to playlist. I have eBay playlist, Facebook Marketplace playlist, and Craigslist. I also have a Shorts Pets feed. So if you go to my regular channel and go down, go to the tab that says Shorts, I have a Shorts Pets tab. And basically, those are all the videos of my puppy here, Annabelle, and some of my daughter's dog also. So if you're interested in watching pet videos or whatever and listening to small clips of good songs, go watch my Shorts feed. Again, I want to thank all my subscribers, current and past subscribers, for sticking with me through this journey. I hope you're all having a good day, and I will see you in my next video.